I'm Yukihira Souma. Truth be told, I didn't expect to be admitted in this academy, but I don't plan on losing to some bunch that has never stood in front of clients. I'll use all of you as stepping stones. Now that I'm here, I'll take the top. Hello and welcome to Shokugeki 101, the series that breaks down everyone and everything in the Shokugeki no Soma world. Today, we are going to be taking a look at the energetic heir to the Yukihira diner and the current first seed of the Elite 10, Yukihira Souma. Yukihira Souma is a student of Totsuki Academy with spiky, dark red hair and yellow eyes. His goals are to beat his father, Yukihira Joichiro, in a cooking duel, as well as to have Nakari Erina admit that his cooking is delicious. He is a hyper-energetic optimist who gives everything he can offer to the world of cooking and is always in search of a new challenge. Although he can also be described as incredibly reckless and will often purposely put himself in situations that have the potential to end his cooking career. Souma began his culinary journey at the mere age of 3, working in his father's restaurant, the Yukihira Diner, where he became motivated to one day become a better chef than his father. With that said, Souma respects his father as his mentor, friend, and rival. In terms of being a mentor specifically, Joichiro invented the Yukihira style of cooking. The Yukihira style is a very experimental style of cooking, which involves combining a variety of different cooking disciplines from all over the world, and is practiced exclusively by Joichiro and Souma. The main strength of this style is the constant evolution, as Souma and Joichiro often experiment with wildly different ingredients and different preparation techniques. However, this does often result in horrible food combinations, like Souma's feared grilled squid tentacles dressed in peanut butter. But more often than not, it leads both Souma and Joichiro to a whole universe of fantastic flavors. As a result, the Yukihira style is very hard to master because of the sheer amount of research and experimentation that is required to engage in it. Starting from Souma's 6th year of primary school, he engaged in numerous cooking duels with his dad, determined to beat him. This resulted in 489 straight losses and no wins for Souma, until his father mysteriously decided to close the Yukihira diner for 3 years, and recommended to Souma that he attend Totsuki Culinary Academy. And despite a bit of a rocky start with the entrance exam, Souma immediately excelled in the academy thanks to the incredibly adaptable Yukihira style of cooking. A great example of this would be during the breakfast challenge at the training camp, where Souma exceptionally quickly learned the live cooking technique in just 1 day to avoid getting expelled. Souma is also able to adapt to his opponent's specialties and often tries to beat them with his own unique spin on their methods, challenging Mito Ikumi, Hayama Akira, Kurokiba Ryo, and Kuga Terunori, all with their respective specialties. Against Mito, Souma combined Shaliapine steak with the Donburi concept and attempted to defeat Ikumi's high-class meat with ingredients he found in a supermarket. Most importantly though, his Shaliapine steak Don encapsulated the Donburi mantra, "Dons are completed in one bowl," which led to his complete victory over her. Against Hayama and Kurokiba, Souma made an Ojiya-style Pacific Sauri Takikomi Gohan. It should be noted that the Pacific Sauri is a fish with an intensive smell, which gave an advantage to both the sensory master Hayama Akira as well as the seafood extraordinaire Kurokiba Ryo. Against them, Souma used rice bran and soy milk to forge his own Pacific Sauri flavor, and although he ultimately lost the 43rd annual Totsuki Autumn Election Finals, he proved himself capable of going toe-to-toe with his opponents, even at a disadvantage. When faced with the daunting challenge of outselling the entire Chinese Research Society, Souma decided to fight Kuga Terunori's signature spicy mapo tofu dish with his own handmade hujiao bing, buns cooked inside a clay oven. Souma even managed to surpass Kuga's overall sales on the 4th day of the Moon Banquet Festival, serving up his own style of Chinese cuisine, time-fused mapo curry noodles. However, the skill that ultimately clinched Souma's victory was actually his prowess at adapting his menu and service to meet his customers' needs, skills that he first honed while working in the Yukihira diner. But what about Souma's own specialty? To put it broadly, Soma's specialty upon entering Totsuki would have been Japanese cuisine, but one of his greatest influence after enrolling in the academy would have come from the world of French cuisine. During his stagiaire, Souma was personally trained by Shinomiya Kojiro, a master of French cooking and a former first seed of the Totsuki Elite 10, although it should be said that the two first met as enemies. During the hellish Totsuki Friendship and Rapport training camp, Shinomiya fired Souma's close friend Tadokuro Megami. The pair then challenged Shinomiya to a cooking duel, during which Souma showed off his expertise as a sous chef while assisting Tadokuro. The two ultimately reignited Shinomiya's ambitions to reach new heights in the culinary world. As time went on, Shinomiya began to act as a mentor for Souma, with the young cook even going as far as calling Shinomiya his master. Although, most of Souma's pure inspiration for cooking comes directly from his friends, many of whom live with him in the Polar Star dormitory. In particular, Souma draws strength from Tadokuro Megami, who is arguably Souma's closest and most loyal ally, and the two have a shared appreciation for each other's abilities. And while Souma has made many other friends at Totsuki, he also has made quite a fair few enemies as well. A lot of this stemmed from his very first day, when Souma declared he would stand at the top of Totsuki by the end of their high school life. This caused many students to boo him off stage and made him a target for essentially every other student in the school. A few examples of these students are Ikumi Mito, Aldini Takumi, Nakari Alice, Kuroki Ryo, and Hayama Akira, all who have appeared as antagonists before ultimately succumbing to the Yukihira charm. These days, they are much more friendly rivals than enemies. However, the biggest rival Souma made at the opening ceremony was, without a doubt, Nakari Erina. Erina views herself as superior to all of her classmates, and especially looks down on Souma because of his significantly less prestigious background. But even Erina would eventually be won over by Souma when the two were forced to work together in order to combat Nakari Asumi's reign of terror over Totsuki, eventually securing victory against his forces in the Regiment du Cuisine. After which, Souma became the first seed of the new Elite 10, and Erina became the new headmaster of Totsuki Academy. Still chasing after the best, Souma travels the endless wasteland of the cooking world, challenging stronger opponents every day. Against the newest obstacle of underworld chefs, Les Cuisiniers Noirs, we can only expect Souma to grow even stronger than ever before in order to complete the quest of one day beating his father. Some more fun facts about Yukihira Souma. Souma's name uses the kanji for creation and true, reflecting his boundless creativity, while Yukihira can be translated to blessing of the ordinary, reflecting his humble background. Souma is the only student to ever be appointed first seed of the Elite 10 while still in his first year, surpassing even Nakari Asumi, who became third seed in his first year. And finally, a truly useless fact. When he has a rare moment that doesn't involve cooking, Souma very much enjoys doing laundry. And that pretty much does it for Yukihira Souma. If you enjoyed this video and the content this channel produces in general, then please do feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. And if you'd like to join in on the fun at any time, then feel free to head over to our Discord server, where a wide array of shenaniganry takes place on a daily basis. And finally, please do comment with who, what, or where you'd like to see featured on the next Shokugeki 101.